Good evening. How's everyone doing? Welcome back. We're here. We made it. We lived to see yet another day. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. Oh god, I don't know how I'm meant to pronounce your name. I want to say like Shivan, Shiv something. Welcome back, Lurker. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. Always appreciated. Co Vixian. Wow. Jesus Christ. What was it like being a homosexual? It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. I forgot that it was that there was like Pride happening as well, frankly. I actually remembered my friend at that concert. And then the Pride thing was kind of next to that, you know? But it was chill. It was nice to get out. It was weird, kind of weird seeing all the gay people in one place, you know? You kind of forget that there's like a lot of people who are like that. It's not just like you and like your like 6 gay friends, you know? But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. And I saw my friend perform. I saw him play drums, and his little sister, who's she's like 4 years younger than me, my friend, but she's great. She sang. She was like the singer, replacement singer for the band, and they had like a crowd of like I don't know, a couple hundred people. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see, you know. And yeah, so that was fun. That was fun. I had a nice time. It was nice to get out, and I'm always down to, you know, support my friend and be like, look, that's my friend up there. He's playing drums and stuff. Yeah, you know. But yeah, today we have a fairly little stream. Not gonna go on forever today because I'm quite tired. I woke up early to have a shift for work. Not fun. Well, for me, early is waking up at like 8, which could be a lot worse, you know. I have earlier shifts as well sometimes, but I was still pretty tired. But we do have some news to get through, and we have one video I found, because unfortunately I'm having a hard time finding consistently new, interesting content, you know. I don't want to feed you slop. I don't want to feed myself slop. So I want to try and, you know, synthesize the good shit. Don't overwork myself? I shan't, thank you, but don't worry, let's, sound this out. There we are. That was very, very slick. My headphones are telling me that they're out of charge. That's no good. Wait. I'm gonna quickly, carefully switch audio devices so I don't break literally everything, because that would not be good. We don't want that. I don't think. But yeah, and then we'll get into the news. Oh shit. Fuck it. Yeah, let's go. We're making a whole new style of hat here right now. This is crazy. Big things are happening on the Carmax channel. But yeah, no, I'm excited. We got interesting stuff to look at. You know, you read the title, all of you, I'm sure. Got some news about Big Ron Destinky, some developments as the presidential debates are coming up. So yeah, let's jump into it. So first of all, we have a thing that I believe I might have covered, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. But let's have a look. So we were all wondering about this, or at least I was. I don't know if you people were. But Trump had a debate coming up, and it was, for most people, I think it was the idea was he might go for it, and it would probably be a very easy win for him. But the way that things are going right now, he really doesn't need to, you know, he doesn't need to mess with what's going on. It's going pretty well, and things are pretty good. So therefore, oh no. No, that's wrong. That's the wrong thing. That's revealing all my shit. That's no good. Not good at all. Okay, here we are. Trump backs out of debate. Oh, What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, here we are. Blockbuster press conference. So there was going to be a debate happening, but Trump announced on Friday that he'd be skipping Wednesday's first Republican presidential debate in favor of a one-on-one interview. So that's it makes a lot of sense, really. It's not very surprising, you know. Trump, I don't know if you folks have seen, but the polling for him is pretty ridiculous. You know, he's doing really fucking well. And nothing seems to be slowing him down, unfortunately. He's too good for debate. He is. His brain is just too fucking big, apparently. More news exactly in reference to this as well that I'd like to have a look at is is hold on, wait, I'm trying to get the window to the right size. It's gonna be awesome the second I figure this out. It's gonna be so sick, it's gonna be so cool, it's gonna be so great. Here we are. Okay, the cult runs deep. Nearly 3 in 4 voters for Trump say that his indictments are actually a reason to support him. So this is more proof that they need, you know, they need to legally step in. They have absolutely no fucking choice because there is nothing you can do apart from like legally prevent him from becoming president. Because if he does stick in and he does stay, there's a very solid chance that he would win like the popular vote and be like the only effective GOP candidate option. My president is allowed to kill us. Yeah, we support him. We support him. So yeah, Trump supporters, they don't give a shit. Shocking. I mean, we've known this since 2016, to be fair. You know, back then the whole what everyone was saying was, oh, okay, well, you know, Trump's bad, he's scary, but there's all this shit coming out about him. There's all this horrible stuff. There's no way that people continue to support him, you know? There's no way that people see all of that and then they're like, this is my guy. This is who I'm gonna pick to represent me, you know? And yet they did, you know, we were wrong. And they've just continued to further cement this mindset of not giving a fuck whatsoever about what happens. They've created like a really impenetrable fortress of support for him, which is really disturbing. But also I think it's quite politically interesting as well in a lot of ways, you know? Like, how do you manage to get such a wretchedly focused follower base who's so loyal and kind of rabid? Yeah, brainworms, most likely. Yes, him going to jail is totally a badge of honor. They couldn't afford this charitability or respect to any other presidential candidate, I swear. It's such a cult. Yes, I believe it is. I believe it is. I mean, there's no other way to put this kind of thing, right? You know, they're dogmatic. They stick together, and that's the only like community they have. They constantly isolate each other because their beliefs are like ridiculous and impossible to hold in public society. I mean, this is the same way that cults work, right? This is the same way that Scientology that we spoke about recently works. Because it forces you to take on all of these absurd beliefs that are so crazy and so like far away from the public norm that you cannot continue to afford to be able to be a member of regular society if you're doing that, you know? So it isolates people, and then it leads to things like this, where we have like an absurd amount of support for him, despite him not actually being, you know, very good or even caring about his voter base. So speaking of the debates, which I believe have not happened, yeah, I looked them up on YouTube. Either they haven't happened, or oh no, either they haven't happened, or they or they're behind a paywall somewhere, which is what I'm worrying about right now, because one of the articles I pulled up is from the New York Times, and the New York Times hates free media, so that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Wait, let's see if we can get this. Are GOP debates the candidates shouting slurs the loudest? I hope so. That would be pretty awesome. I don't think so though. I think it's more just gonna be like a sniveling competition. You know, they're just gonna be like looking at each other, saying, just kind of trying to be like mean and condescending, but without actually saying any real words. I'd vote the loudest slur yeller for real. Oh my god, I gotta go. If only I could run for president in America, I would win immediately, on the spot, instantaneously. Oh god, this is such a fucking pain. Okay, well, tell you what, well, we just need the headline for this anyway, so we'll just have a look at it like this. Defend Trump and hammer Ramaswamy. DeSantis allies reveal debate strategy. So we're not even gonna go further through this because they fucking hate people reading their shit, apparently. But basically, this wraps up pretty well, right? And it makes a lot of sense. Somebody like DeSantis, he only has power insofar as he can cement his position somewhere on the hierarchy, and he knows it can't be on the top, so he's trying to go for like a middling position, you know? Like that's the only choice he has at this point, you know? So this strategy, it is kind of one of the only ways for him to approach it, but it's also a really terrible idea, you know? I think it's a bad idea for a few reasons, you know? For one, he's defending Trump. Trump hates him. Trump shits on him all the time. Super weak look, you know? It's not good. It's not effective. It's not going to convince anybody. Fucking Ramaswamy, way more fucking charismatic, way more convincing. He is not white, which is, you know, a kind of a big issue if you are running for the Republicans. But he's also not Ron DeSantis, which I think for a lot of people would make him actually look pretty appealing. So I'm feeling that this kind of strategy might just end up backfiring on Ron, already somebody who polls pretty poorly, and might actually just end up boosting Ramaswamy. So it will be pretty interesting to see how that plays out. I can't wait until the racism towards Vivek is televised during the debate. I've already seen it online. Yep. Yeah, I look forward to seeing how he deals with it as well, you know? Because him as a Republican, he can't really afford to get angry at that, you know? If they see him getting angry at like literal racism towards him, they're gonna be like, oh, he's woke, you know? Something like that. So we have to, yeah, he's gonna have to figure out how to go at that in a way that is gonna be like appealing for his voter base. Because for me, the vibes that I've got from him so far have been like, just like, yes, I know I'm this group of people that you hate, but consider what could be, you know? And I feel like that's kind of the same energy he's going to continue to maintain, and therefore he can't really afford to be aggressive or, you know, kind of shit on anybody being shitty to him, because that's just not going to be a good look, you know? Bottom Ron. Yeah, bottom Ron, unlike the top Don. Wow, we're coming up with new shit today. So yeah, Ronnie, not doing well at all. In fact, there was recently this, I'm not sure what this is from. It's from, let's see, Phil Steinhauser. Let's see. Here we are, yeah. Okay, so Ronnie was approached about the leaked debate memo, and apparently there are a few pages to it, so maybe we will search and we will try and find that, because that could be pretty entertaining. But we have this clip of him, and look at this guy. God damn, look at that face. Look how fucked this man looks. You're trying to tell me that and hold on. That and this fella are the same guy? Really? You trying to convince me that he hasn't been replaced by some sort of a clone? Bro's faded. Yeah, he looks like he's on like 60 pills of Ozempic or something. AI Ron real? maybe. Republicans do really like this conspiracy theory that people are being replaced, you know? This is a big one that they pulled for Obama, they pulled it for Hillary, they pulled it for Joe Biden a lot of times. So it wouldn't be surprising to me if we did see an uptick in Republican conspiracy theories about Ronnie Boy and him actually, you know, being a clone of some sorts. But let's see Let's see what he has to say. Let's see what he has to say.
Your campaign said the other day that the knives are out for you at that debate. I got to ask you about that. Plus,
This little smile. He looks so dead. I love when you can see a politician smile like that and the eyes are they're just dead. There's nothing there. It's more of a grimace than a smile at that point. I think Ron is genuinely a psychopath. He's really bad at being one. He lacks any charisma, humor, passion, anything needed to even secure a slice of power. Yeah, to a degree. I think Ron is somebody who, a lot of smart people, they can kind of manipulate their way, especially into like local or relatively local politics to a degree. Because a lot of people don't really pay that much mind to it as well. And I feel like you can get away with more there, and you've got less competition, right? But when you're on the national stage, like Ronnie Boy is now, I think he just doesn't really stand a chance, you know? Because he is smart as well, you know? We shouldn't discount that entirely. Even though he's a massive twat, and he can be very, very stupid, he is smart enough to have become, governor and done relatively well. But, you know, he's not got the social smarts to actually continue that far past that, fortunately for us.
I ask you, I know it's not your campaign, but never back down, put out a memo that people are talking about. So I'd like to get your reaction to both.
Well, on the memo, it's not mine. I haven't read it.
Oh, that's funny. It's like if when the teacher finds like a sheet that you're passing around, and it's like got like your name on it or something, and you signed it, and you just gotta be like, yeah, no, I've never seen this piece of paper before in my life. That's not mine. I didn't touch it. I didn't create it. I didn't write it. That's not my pen. That's not my pen. Okay, miss, please. Sorry. Hi Mia, how you doing? Nice to have you. This is why you're a MAGA communist. Hell yeah, that's what we're all about here.
And it's just, I think it's something that we haven't put off to the side. But in terms of the debate, look, I know from the military, when you're over the target, that's when you're taking flak. And if you look really in the last 6 to 9 months, I've been more attacked than anybody else.
Yeah, it can't just be that he sucks, you know? It can't just be that he sucks and like nobody really likes him that much because he's just kind of a loser. It's because he's doing really well, and that's why everyone's treating him like they're a loser, like he's a loser. That's why he's eating shit right now. It's not because he just sucks. It's not just because he sucks. Comrade Trump is historically progressive. Yeah, unironically, 100%. Yep. Real.
Biden, Harris, the media, the left, other Republican candidates, and there's a reason for that because people know that I'm the biggest threat. So we view it as positive feedback. We'll be ready to do what we need to do to deliver our message, but we absolutely expect that and we'll be ready for it.
So I think the part about him being viewed as the biggest threat might be true to a degree from the Democratic Party. I mean, we spoke... I've been speaking about this for a while, the fact that I think that DeSantis is actually quite a volatile candidate, and if he were given the power, or I think if he were, like, you know, if Trump had stepped down and he'd backed DeSantis, I think DeSantis could have won, for example, right? Like, I think he had the capacity to do pretty well, and to enact some pretty awful shit because he understands, the extents that he can go with presidency. And he's, he's talked a lot in the past about how he thinks that Republican presidents, though they've had the option, they've often not gone far enough or as far as they should have. This is a guy who I believe studied law and understands how far he can go. So it is pretty concerning. The two genders, Biden, Harris, the media, and the left. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I am Biden gender.
And that means punching back.
It means yes. It means defending ourselves, but more importantly, showing why we are the leader to get this country.
He does look shockingly dead. I wonder if that it can't be dyed, right? He wouldn't just dye his hair mid-presidential race. Do you think has he started graying? Literally just from this? Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, this poor guy. I feel almost sorry for him, but he's like such a massive piece of shit that I don't really. But he looks like horrible. He looks genuinely horrible. Spray tan maybe? I don't know, how badly would you have to spray tan that gets in your hair like that? cocainized too, by the way. Yeah, a little bit. It certainly wouldn't surprise me. I feel like, I mean, I can't blame him. You know, I do drugs because I get anxious from the pressure that I'm under from my regular life. I feel like if I were a presidential candidate, you know, even if I were a terrible, evil person, I would be abusing drugs because holy shit, that would be anxiety-inducing, dude. That would be horrible. Horrible. But yeah, I don't think that's spray tan. I think he must just genuinely be graying. And also his skin's getting weirdly puffy and flabby. Maybe he just had like a chemical peel or something, and that's why he looks all fucked up and gross. But yeah, no, it is strange. It's strange. Let's see. Let me have a look quickly if I can actually find the DeSantis memo, because that would be pretty good. That would be some good content, I think. I think that would be pretty fun. Let's see. Demon physiognomy, yeah. Look at what the woke liberals are doing. They're making him gray. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. This is what the woke mob wants. They're taking away your nice youthful hair. He looks up to the Nazis. He must be doing meth. Okay, look, I can't blame somebody for enjoying a good old amphetamine. Okay, I cannot talk shit. All right. Wait, let's see. I'm trying to read through the memo right now. Trying to see if we can get anything good out of it. No, the only source is the New York Times article, which is paywalled. This is so fucked. I've used the word physiognomy far too many times in this chat. Yeah, it's one of our main focuses. We love thinking about that. Oh, here we are. Okay, folks, we got something good here. So the memo in question presented 4 key goals for DeSantis at the debate. Let's take a look. So the first key goal: attack Joe Biden and the media 3 to 5 times. See, this is funny because we know that they always do have these talking points, and it's always very clear. And it's always very clear, but it's so funny to see it written out for once. Key goals? What? Yeah. 3 to 5 times, totally not obsessive. No, that's a totally reasonable amount of time. Okay, so we got that. Second goal: state DeSantis' positive vision 2 to 3 times. I guess his positive vision is like a white ethno state or something along those lines. All the minorities in some sort of Florida camp. Something terrible, something awful. This is the part that we heard about. Hammer Vivek Ramaswamy in response, so he's gonna really go in on him, which I think in a debate with Vivek would just look terrible. You know, I think if anything, he needs to try and create some sort of a united front with the other candidates, because he's fucked either way. But if he does try and place himself somewhere in the pecking order, he's just gonna get thrown down. Hi Matty, how are you doing? He want to do good thing, don't worry. Oh, okay, all right, chat, never mind, folks, we're okay. 1, hate trans people. 2, call Biden the F slur. 3, call Trump the F slur. 4, Florida. Okay, 2 and 3, base? Otherwise, no. Bad. Let's hope not. Ron, by the way, is yet to fully say what he's for, just what he's against. It's funny as fuck. Yeah, that's a big strategy on the right? It's just kind of vaguely gesturing at the things that you dislike and being like, hey guys, you hate that too, right? I'm not the only one, you know? It's kind of funny. It's kind of silly. Okay, and then here we are. The last goal for Big Ronnie is this one: defend Donald Trump in absentia in response to a Chris Christie attack. And I'm not sure if this is talking about an attack that was done earlier. I assume it was. Yeah. I this isn't gonna be relevant to now. Yeah, he shit on Trump after he cancelled his thingy, so DeSantis is gonna jump in and be like, no, don't say that about my daddy, come on, leave him alone. If Ron did win, it would be funny seeing the Conservatives try to defend the fact they'll probably have the economy shit as well after shitting on Biden for it. Yeah, no, there's no way that he would have any better economic policy than Biden. Like, I mean, workers would be far fucking worse off under DeSantis. This defender top Don like good bottom run. Chris Christie, blast! Hell yeah, finally. Okay, but yeah, so that's fun. We love to see it. Ron DeSantis, he's just eating shit throughout. It's just like a world record shit eater. He's just like, he's really good at it apparently, and it's like the only thing he actually can seem to do. So it's pretty depressing, but it's also pretty entertaining. Speaking of which, speaking of him eating shit, let's get one more little nugget of DeSantis eating shit. Shockingly, I know, shockingly there's even more. But let's have a look. Ignoring this, Disney sues DeSantis for damages after he asks them to drop suit. Oh, you love to see it. 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 Let's see. I'm not even sure what this specific lawsuit is about. I haven't given this a read just yet. I've been meaning to go through it. The new board has sued Disney. Oh wait, okay, from Florida sued Disney. Oh yeah. Okay. I see. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Florida tried to sue Disney, and they levied some allegations, and then Disney is now suing them back and basically saying no, go fuck yourself. And I don't think Florida is more powerful than Disney, frankly. I don't think there's I don't think any I think maybe the federal government of America might be more powerful than Disney, but I think that's probably the only entity there. DeSantis, you mean? I know, I assumed you didn't mean me. I would have been a little insulted, but don't worry. Yeah, DeSantis looks like he's fucking dying, dog. This is not a guy who's okay. He really doesn't look like the same person though, honestly, does he? Like, he doesn't... It looks like there's something going on there. He's so depression core. Yeah. Baby Ron needs sleep. Yeah, and he needs nap time, dude. Bro's in serious need of nap time right now. Comrade Trump dominates Meatball Ron from behind bars. Okay, Mia. Okay, calm down. It's funny how the entire GOP just lives to tap dance around Trump. It's interesting, right? It's really interesting because they've become so they've become like so far from actually having anything resembling like values, you know. This is a big thing about like fascism, right? And I think we can call like what Trump's style of approaching things is he's attempting to take the fascistic route. A lot of it is about not really having any specific beliefs, and a lot of it is about kind of just kind of embodying anger and emotion, and kind of trying to take advantage of the people, projecting that onto you, and then like making you kind of a vessel for that. I mean, that's how populism works broadly. But especially that kind of lack of actual substance is a big element of fascism. Meatball Ron at it again. He is, and welcome Abe. It's nice to have you. I will not calm down. This is compelled speech. Oh no. Disney has more power than most countries. If it wanted to, it could start its own mercenary company and have a top tier private military. I'm not even fully convinced that they don't. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay, fucking Disney, if they like roll out their little troops with like little fucking mouse ear like headphones or something, I would not be shocked. Okay, it would be kind of awesome, but it would be bad. Be kind of sick, It would be really fucked up in it, and not very surprising. Woke Disney, known for being leftist, fighting Sigma bottom Ron. True, true. It's funny, right? Because Disney isn't even like, they don't want to be progressive that badly. You know, they're trying to like desperately like not do that because they want to appeal to, you know, they want to, first of all, they want to appeal to cons, but moreover, they want to appeal to like, you know, the Chinese market and, you know, general fucking markets in countries where they're more conservative and less accepting of, you know, the whatever progressive shit America might have recently concocted, you know? And that's something that Disney cares about a lot. So Disney isn't really that eager to be like that, but they're being forced into that position by all the conservatives being like, actually, you're the arbiter of the woke mob. It's you. Disney Private Army v BlackRock Private Army, who wins? I think, oh man, I believe BlackRock would win now. It wouldn't surprise me if BlackRock had like some massive stake in Disney. Do they not? Do they? I mean, they probably do. They probably do. They probably have like half the fucking equity. Okay, let's have a look at some food news, American food news. Now, I like to shit on American food a lot because there is, it compared to Europe and compared to Germany as well, America severely lacks any actual regulation. Well, they have regulations, they're just not very good. That, you know, I mean, it's part of why you see Americans being so healthy. You know, you have a lot less protection from the government, in regards to their, you know, nutrition and that kind of thing. And, you know, it makes a lot of sense. And this is that kind of coming to a head in a way. Trader Joe's crackers recalled because they might contain metal. Now, I don't know. I don't like biting into my cracker and then suddenly hearing an angry little man playing drums and going into a guitar in the yard. No. I don't know how they got metal. Oh, are we back? Are we back, folks? Wait, we're back. Holy shit, thank God. Okay, Poggers, thank the Lord. Okay. I love metal. We back, we're back, folks. It says, okay, no, it doesn't say we're offline anymore. Okay, thank the Lord. Holy shit. Woo! I'm so anxious every time. It's so anxious. Okay, I mean, this is probably gonna happen again a couple times. If it does, hang around. I'll be back in, you know, a minute, 2 minutes. I'll just be setting up a hotspot or something. So don't worry. But thank you for your patience, folks. But yeah, okay, we're here. Sorry about that. I love metal. That's great. You need to get all the food in America. Is this a new hat? No, this is an old hat. I've had for a while. It's one of my bucket hats. I had it off because we were listening to Ronnie get talk about the thing. We can keep it off though for now. But yeah, no, it's my nice going outside hacks. My hair is too sensitive and it will be annoying with the wind. Metal. Yeah, so if you like metal, go to Trader Joe's, just dig into whatever food you can find, and I'm sure you'll have a great time, because clearly they'll just put fucking anything in there. Also, if you like rocks, okay? So rocks, metal, probably like body parts, you know, human fingers, skulls, thumbs, that kind of thing. I eat 1.5 pounds of lead daily. This is, yeah, the average American does that, actually. If you didn't know, average American consumes 1.5 to 3 pounds of lead per day, just from the food that the American government allows them to consume. So it's not good, actually. It's not good. Okay, now I'm going to make two statements here, okay? And they're going to be totally disconnected, all right? Be very, very aware of that. Okay. All right, here we are. Now, this is what I'm going to say, all right? I'm going to say based, and then I'm going to show you this, okay? And this is going to be totally disconnected. Quebec woman sentenced to 22 years for sending poisoned letter to Trump. Welcome, P1 Twist. Nice to have you. Nice hat. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm styling today. Yeah, no. Did stream die? Oh, someone tell Fudge to reload the stream, would you? But yeah. So this activist, she's one person from Quebec who I might be able to get along with. She sent actually I don't know if I can say that. I'm joking. I only support successful attempts, plus she's from Quebec. That's fair, that's fair. She's so proud of herself. Look, I unfortunately believe that she is just insane, you know? This kind of expression from her does not really suggest much sanity. And though she might be a little goofy. Yeah. Here we are. Let's see. So her name is Pascal Ferrier. She's 56. She got a 10-month sentence. That's not bad. All right, folks. Now, if you want to hypothetically... Okay, I can't tell you this, okay? I can't tell you that if you wanted to try and assassinate the president, you might only get 10 months. You know, it wouldn't be that bad, you know? It wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be that bad. Yo, we are back, and this woman is a political prisoner. Welcome back, Fudge. Goofy, silly poisoning attempt. Dude, it's just silly. It's just goofy. It's a good time, okay? Just relaxing. Should be a shorter sentence. Yeah, they should have let her out immediately. The UK reference, you know it, Mia. Yes. I would never reference the UK. But yeah, so she said, I'm not a terrorist. Terrorists widely spread terror and death by targeting innocent people. I saw my actions as an act of activism. I can't say it again, folks. I'm gonna say it. It's a disconnected phrase, totally unrelated to what we're looking at. Based. It's kind of based. Yeah, I can't lie. The only regret I have is that it didn't work, and I couldn't stop Trump before he executed his plan to try and stay in power. It was never my intention to harm innocent people, and in fact, I did not harm anyone. I mean, that's kind of awesome. Like a hypothetical in Minecraft kind of way. Yeah. You know, I apparently oh god, it's almost like two different personalities. Ah, right. So apparently, yeah, the judge is saying like he's upset because she seems like a generally perhaps reasonable person. I don't know why all the images are like this. Maybe they just picked unfortunate ones. But he's apparently surprised that a reasonable person might want to assassinate someone like Trump. Lol-based disclaimer, I don't support political violence and condemn it in all forms. Yes, this. I need to get like a little bar on the bottom of the screen which just says, I am joking. I am making a joke. This is not serious, okay? You cannot hold me legally accountable for this. To be fair, Trump is an innocent people. Exactly. I mean, I think there can be a hypothetical philosophical argument made that if you're talking about consequences, and we're being consequentialist about this, then you can say, you know, getting rid of one person who's going to cause a whole lot of damage to a bunch of other people can sometimes be the ethical decision, hypothetically, you know? Just saying, you know, it could be, but you know, you shouldn't do that, but if you wanted to, you know, it could not necessarily be unethical. It really depends on how you do it. That would hypothetically be based if it occurred in Roblox Restaurant Tycoon. Exactly. Everything I say is only applicable to Roblox Restaurant Tycoon. Common Trumpy L. No. This is an anti-Trumpy W, Rylan. Don't worry. We're almost winning. Not quite, because you didn't really win. Well, I'm not saying we would have won if she'd succeeded in murdering somebody, but you know. Let's see what else we've got here. So we have the fantastic, the perfect country, according to every Twitter Marxist who isn't actually a Marxist and is just a Leninist loser who needs to. I can't say that word. But apparently China is a fantastic country. Unless you're black. Okay? Unless you're black. So if you're white, if you're a white, annoying, tanky, You'll have a great time. But according to news, according to the Human Rights Watch, there's a whole lot of racism going on in Chinese social media. Chinese social media is littered with racist videos, particularly content that mocks black people or portrays them through offensive racial stereotypes. Research by the Human Rights Watch has found. What? No way. I know. It's shocking. It's shocking. And it turns out they do not routinely address racist content. Apparently it's just not something that they particularly care about. One video posted on Douyin in April. Douyin, I believe, is the basically the Chinese version of TikTok. In April this year, shows a woman in an African country washing her hands in a hut before drinking what is described to be a homemade alcohol from a muddy blue container. The video, which is captioned #Life in Africa, #Clean and Hygienic, #Primitive Tribe, has 12,000 likes and several negative comments underneath, such as "Thank you to my 8 generations of ancestors for giving birth to me in China." That's nice. I mean, I guess this is probably why we see all those, like, you know, white supremacist types, like, you know, talking about how much they love China. They just like the fucking idea of, you know, an ethnic, an ethno state, and they like that these people aren't afraid to, you know, to enforce that and to keep it that way. I love Deng. His theory has never failed. Deng is so base. His theory did not cause a theocracy. Nuh-uh. No, not true. Isn't TikTok Chinese already? TikTok is owned by China, but I believe there is a different version that they use there. I believe. I want to say. I can check though. The CCP has spent decades poisoning the minds of Chinese citizens with nationalism, traditionalism, and militarism. There are huge problems with racism and xenophobia in the country. The nationalism is promoted explicitly ethnic nationalism, by the way. It's not surprising. It's like the way. If you want to, you know, promote, like, you know, hardcore nationalism, you want to make people be like, okay, this is the very easy way to differentiate us from them. You want to give them as many defining traits as you can. So, you know, going after ethnicity is a pretty good strategy for that. Liu had coached the children to recite messages in Mandarin that they didn't understand. Oh, wait, no. Okay, wait, let's read this bit. Chinese authorities have condemned racism. Last month, Liu Kei, a Chinese vlogger, was convicted in Malawi of 14 charges, including child trafficking and procurement of children for use of entertainment in order to leave the country. He was arrested last year after a BBC Africa Eye documentary exposed him as the creator of videos featuring Malawian children, which was being sold on Chinese social media for up to £55. Liu had coached the children to recite messages in Mandarin that they didn't understand, such as, "I am a black monster. My IQ is low." What the fuck? Wait, how did they just sandwich this into the article? So some fucking Chinese vlogger was people trafficking? And using the people he trafficked for YouTube entertainment? And making them say racist shit about themselves? What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, and the kids were being sold? Okay, wait. Okay, I think maybe the videos were being sold. I can't tell if it's saying the videos were being sold or the kids were being sold. Wait, he was arrested last year after a BBC Africa Eye documentary exposed him as being the creator of videos featuring Malawian children, which were being sold on Chinese social media for up to £55. Let's assume they mean videos, so like Fiverr kind of content. Let's assume that for now. This is insane. That's fucking horrible. Like, either way, you know, like the concept of making somebody say something that they don't you know, understand, something fucked up about themselves. Like, this is something that I dealt with when I, you know, first moved to Germany, being a migrant from England. Like, I had to deal with a lot of bullying, where people would be like, "Hey, say this thing in German," and I wouldn't know what was happening, you know, I wouldn't know what they were saying, and then I would be like, "Okay, I want you to not hate me, please," you know, because I'm a fucking foreigner, and people aren't very nice to foreigners, and then I say it, and then they would all laugh, and I'd realize it was like an insult to me. It's not a nice feeling. It's not nice. It's pretty horrible. pretty terrible. It sucks because China has some base aspects of its economy, SWF, public ownership, etc. However, it's not a democracy, and the CCP isn't promoting socialism but consolidating power over the economy. That's the issue, right? Like, a lot of the for a lot of like the kind of good socialist policies that you want to have, you need to have a government that you know you can trust and you know isn't actually going to just use it to, like, you know, take power and to control the people even more, which is, you know, exactly what China is doing. And that's why it's a fucking terrible example that we need people to not try and like endorse as like a good thing. This will be Mr. Beast in 2026. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Mr. Beast is very interesting. I made a tweet earlier talking about his latest video, just saying how it's an interesting strategy, because he had a video where he had people from every single country competing to win some sort of competition he made, right? And I made a tweet about how it's a good idea because it drives audiences to him, because there's one thing that audiences really like, and it's having somebody they can project onto, you know, someone they can relate to. And this is really easy to do if you're doing something like something with all the nationalities, because then obviously people are gonna be like, oh, well, you know, there's the one for me, you know, there's the English guy, there's the German guy, there's the fucking, I don't want to claim like I'm Italian or something. There's the Belgian guy, you know, like yay, and then you're more interested and you're hooked and you like the content even more. It's pretty cool. The Mr. Beast map is insane. Wait a minute, what Mr. Beast map? Max only knows 4 countries. No, look, I know more countries. Okay, I just don't want to be I don't want to be doing the I'm gay, I am black, I am Asian. You know, I don't want to be going through claiming too much. Okay, I'm gonna stay relatively within my own parameters. The Mr. Beast map is insane. When I first read that, I thought about map as in M8, like minor attracted person, like Mr. Beast, the pedophile. Mr. Beast is insane. Also, CCP rhetoric is extremely anti-welfare and pro-business. Okay, I think I'm done with the anti-CCP rant. No, you're right. I mean, we have this in a lot of those, you know, major Asian countries. The work balance and the way that work is treated is totally antithetical to what, you know, lefties want to achieve. So it is again so ridiculous when you see people like hailing these countries where people are working like up to, you know, 12 hours a day and they're suffering, and they don't have the time to you know, to go fishing in the morning or whatever Marx wrote, you know, like there are so many things there that like are missing from the ideal, and it's just like a horrible dystopia because you have some of these elements but not like the core important shit you actually need to have it be good and nice. In the video, he recognized Palestine, but not Taiwan. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, no, it is funny. I saw that. I mean, you know, we know it's not him doing the editing, right? He doesn't know about that, and I doubt Mr. Beast understands geopolitics that much. But it's pretty funny that he got a Palestinian, but not an Israeli there. The last child to escape the maze gets trafficked. I hope so. That would be a good Mr. Beast video. I would enjoy that. I would watch that one. Is Mr. Beast a tanky? I think that'd be pretty funny, but I don't believe so. Something in my mind tells me that he's not anti-capitalist in any way. I don't know what it is, you know. I don't know what it is, but something about him. Okay, folks. Let's this is kind of a funny one. It's kind of a funny one. Okay, so this is one where I have to say this is a bit sad because someone did die, but it's kind of also his own fault, so we can laugh about it a little bit. So, second wildest thing that happened in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This one's pretty wild. Strap yourselves in for this one. Hot air balloon pilot with cocaine in his system made a mistake that caused a fatal crash. NTSB finds. Now, I don't know if you folks know this. If you're ever in a hot air balloon or any kind of vehicle, really, don't do cocaine. Okay, pro tip. Doing cocaine in a thingy that's flying through the sky is a bad idea. No, No, don't do cocaine in a hot air balloon. Don't do it. Abe, don't you fucking call me a nerd, okay? All right, no. Abe is the one person I have to constantly remind to drive safely while he's intoxicated, because there's no stopping him. You know, he's a real Midwesterner, and he will just you know have a little roadie sodium, unfortunately. But you know, don't do coke at least. Don't do coke. At least he wasn't driving. I don't know. I mean, Hunter Biden managed to do coke while he was driving. He was fine. You know, maybe this guy just needs to square up a little. I mean, if you're gonna get fucked up and man some sort of vehicle, at least be good. Pro tip: don't be intoxicated while in the fucking air. That's a good tip. That is a good tip. Would the Yankee Tanky become Tanky Mr. Beast? I don't think he has the I don't think he's gonna last that long. I think the Yankee Tanky's got about 2 more years in him before he goes like full psychosis mode. I'm afraid. I don't think that guy's got it in him. I'm still thinking about that because I kind of want to, you know, talk to him to get the content out of it, you know, and it would be good, you know, and it would be pretty easy, you know. I think if I got him here, I could just kind of make fun of him and we could have a good time. But he seems like he's so annoying. He's so annoying, and like talking to him and getting him like to decide on a topic seems like such a fucking pain. Like I am gonna do it eventually, but Jesus Christ, you know? It's just, yeah. He wasn't even just using cocaine. The amount of cocaine and marijuana in his system probably had impairing effects. That's that's pretty funny. I mean, at least he was having a good time, you know? I mean, dying while you're on coke and like on weed, it's probably kind of a nightmare. But maybe he was so blasted he wasn't even aware of it, and that's what we can hope. He wanted to die, LMAO. I don't know. It's hard to say, you know, because some people, they just get into the habit of just using coke regularly and using and smoking weed a lot, and then they just, you know, they just do that. They eventually they start doing their regular activities, you know, and this guy just happens to be a hot air balloon pilot, you know, and then he just does that, and then one day it goes wrong because he's too high to you know, survive. Yeah, it's quite the way to die. It is quite the way to die, right? I mean, if you're gonna do it at all, you might as well do it like that, right? Dying while crashing a hot air balloon with cocaine in your system is crazier than that guy who died from being kicked in the nuts. It is a pretty fucking crazy way to go. 3 things I know about this world. 100%. One cider is better than beer. Okay. Well, I'm excited for the rest of this list. We'll see if there's any more news that I have. I think I've got one more story, and then we're kind of done for tonight. I want to keep this one relatively short. To never go to Paris. I don't know about that one. Paris is overrated. Everyone does cocaine. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to question your 3 things you know about this world. Okay. Everyone does cocaine. I want to try coke. I've yet to try it. I'll give it a shot, you know? I'll give it a shot at some point. I'm not gonna have very much, and I'm gonna try it out and I'll see how it is. But you know, coke I think is done by I'm not sure what the statistics are. I think I want to say it's like maybe 3% of the population who does coke. It's not, yeah, it's overrated. It doesn't last long enough. Well, that's kind of nice though, because my issue with drugs is like that they often last too long. Who was in Paris? It doesn't last that long. Well, that's kind of nice though, because like for me, I found my issues like with things like acid, which lasts for like, you know, you have it like for like maybe like 2-3 hours you're really going, and then you have like the next 3 to 5 hours are kind of weird and uncomfortable, and then around after 5 hours you kind of start like coming back to reality, but you have like this like layer of like weirdness in your brain, and then like the next day you start to get back to normal more so, and then on the day after that you're fully reset, right? But like that kind of waiting period is kind of frustrating to me. So if coke is like short lasting, maybe I'll have to get into it. I don't know. I had a dealer who wanted to sell me some, but he was also very sketchy, and I'm not gonna buy coke off a guy I don't know very well, you know? So yeah, hypothetically, in Minecraft, I would never buy, never buy actual drugs. And for those in my audience who are, you know, younger and who are influenced by the things I say, do not do drugs. You know, if you do drugs, preferably wait until you're older, because it can fuck with your brain, especially if it's still developing. You know, you'll develop a higher risk of having psychosis, you know, developing various mental health issues, you know, developing a dependency. And that's not something you really want while you're growing up, you know? So be careful, hold off. If you do want to do it carefully, do it in responsible amounts, you know? Do research, see if there's any interactions between your the drug that you want to take and any medication you take, you know? Stop tweeting you. Look, okay, if you're a fucking 15-year-old in my audience, I'm not going to talk about drugs without making a big old disclaimer about it, okay? Because also for me, this was like a big important thing, because I did drugs growing up, you know. I wanted to try it out because, you know, it seems cool, it seems fun. And for that, I do now have, you know, brain fog, you know. I think a little slower than I used to in some ways, because I smoke a lot, you know. There's a lot of things that you should worry about, and you should be careful with, okay? So, you know, have fun, but do so responsibly, please. Max do fentanyl on the stream. On stream, the views will be insane. Yeah, fent seems interesting. A bit spooky though. You know, I've seen too many terrible news articles. I also want to avoid opiates if I can, because opiates are probably going to be like they're doing exactly the thing that I want drugs to do, which is, you know, concerning, right? Like I've become. Because every time when people talk about drugs that really ruin them, you know, they talk about the ones that, like, they give you the most pleasure. You know, I forgot which one it is. I think it's crack. But like, if we're talking about like, there was some measurement of pleasure units. I think it was like, you know, like kissing was at like 20, sex was at like 200, you know, getting a blowy is like 150, something like that, and then like a crack was at like 2000, you know. And then they tried it, and then it like ruined everything else for them. I don't know if it was crack, it might have been, actually it might be heroin, but like that kind of thing, where you just have such pleasure and such relief that there's nothing that can ever come close. And that does scare me, you know. So though I do like drugs, I'm very fond of drugs, I am critically aware of that risk, you know, because I really don't want that. I don't want to ruin the rest of life for me because it doesn't compare to drugs, you know. That would be really depressing. It'd be really sad. This guy likes safety, what a nerd. Yeah, exactly. Who was in Paris? Look, okay, we're not going into this right now. When I start on Kick, okay, well, one day, when I get big enough and we get a little larger, you know, we get some more people in here, I'm gonna get a Kick offer eventually, and then I'll tell you who was in Paris. Okay, I'll tell you every stream. All right, I'll gladly go in. Okay, I have no qualms doing that. Being aware of risks is probably the most important thing. Absolutely. And it's a great opportunity to educate yourself. Like, genuinely, people don't understand, you know, a lot of medical science, a lot of drug science and that kind of thing, even though drugs, you know, like medication and pharmaceuticals, are a huge part of our society today, you know. So if you are educating yourself, and it's even just on drugs and on that kind of thing, that is information that you'll then be able to take and apply elsewhere, you know. You'll be able to understand psychology a little bit better. You'll be able to understand fucking medicine a bit better. It is good, you know. Just go into it, you know. Have a good time, learn, you know. Make the most of it. Everything's a learning experience, you know. Even drugs. Streamer promises to tell the N-word every stream. Yeah. Every time someone says who was in Paris, I can't stop it. I finish the sentence in my head. I mean, look. Yeah. In my head, it comes up. I have. Actually, no. I'm not going to tell you about my racist intrusive thoughts. I think everyone has the occasional slur intrusive thought. Like, you hear a thing and you like, your brain just jumps to like the worst possible like answer. I can imagine anything. Yeah, just me thinking about the N-word. Yeah. I say it out loud every few minutes like a man with Tourette's. No. We're not making fun of Tourette's here, but that's kind of funny. It's the one compulsion you have as like a white Ohioan. You can't hold back. Do I remember your N-word story in the VC? Jesus Christ. You're so lucky your ticks haven't said a slur. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If you have ticks, which I'm sorry, that sounds sucky and difficult. But if you have ticks, I feel like the risk of that is so it's so worrying. It reminds me of oh my god, that one guy, the Nexium scammer. You know Nexium, right? Nexium was this cult made by oh god, what's it called? Oh, by Keith Raniere. And there was this one guy who was debated Ethan Klein. So this is Keith Raniere of Nexium, and it was like this cult. And there's this one guy who debated Ethan Klein, Ethan who has Tourette's, and the guy claimed to have Tourette's. And there was like the one old video that they had to prove it was just him on the bus calling some black guy the N-word a bunch of times, and then, you know, being kicked off and being angry at the bus driver for kicking him off. Which not a very fortunate situation. That was you? No, you were the guy saying the N-word, or you were the black guy? That would be both. Either of these would be news to me, frankly. Oh, with the compulsive thing. Oh yeah, I think so. I generally only say slurs that apply to me. That's fair. That's fair. I think it really depends, you know? I think if you're in a situation where you are in such a private space, where you know that you can say the thing without being misconstrued or it being understood in a negative manner, like if you're using it in a contextual sense where it does make sense, you know? Or like you're like quoting somebody, or you're saying what somebody would say or something, hypothetically, you know, making a little edgy joke or something. I think that's okay. It just depends on your audience, right? But if you're saying that around people who don't know you and they don't know your values well enough, and they're just gonna assume like, oh, I can be racist here, I can be ableist, I can be fucking whatever else, whatever other stuff you want to say, and that's not good, you know. So you can, you know, you can do it, but you just have to do it carefully, I believe. Having tics is like when your video game character won't stop saying NPC voice lines for IRL. Yeah, I'm oh god. Oh no. I had like compulsive tics for like, I think like maybe like a week and a half or something. I don't even know if it was real, because it might have been like psychosomatic, because I was dating somebody who had tics as well. But it was also a time when my mental health was getting far, far worse, and I was like under a lot more, you know, pressure and upset, and I was having much more frequent mental breakdowns. So it could be either. Could be either. You never know. You never know. It's not fun. Yeah. Oh god. I was originally gonna name myself Fudgy, but it sounded like a slur. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know. It feels like Frenchy or something. It's like one of those like mildly derogatory terms that you use for a group of people. I talked to someone who stutters a lot, and I started stuttering a bunch when I talked to them. Yeah, yeah. Hope you're doing better now. I am, Lurker. Thank you very much. Yeah. No, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. It was like a time I was in a horribly not healthy relationship at all. And yeah. But no, I'm out of it. I'm out of it now. I haven't for a while. So we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. My dark age? Yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't good. It's when I started like smoking a lot more and that kind of thing. You know, before that I only had it like once a week or something, believe it or not. Maybe twice a week, being generous. But they enabled me a lot, and that wasn't good. So yeah, if you do ever, you know, date an addict or something, or somebody who is using substances, don't encourage them to regularly consume it. Pro tip. It's not very helpful, you know? Oh, you hate them? Yeah. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Not a good time. Not a good time. I swear to God, I'm going to start using various DJ Khaled voice lines as tics. Maybe that is what he's doing. You know, maybe we're being ableist. But that would be kind of awesome, you know? If you wanna have cool tics, you can just have a bring out the whole ocean. Or God did. Yeah. God did. God. How does he do that? How does he make the sound? How do Americans speak, man? There was one video my YouTube recommended. It was a DJ Khaled moments compilation, and I thought of you all when I saw it, so I didn't watch it just yet. I wanted to save it. I'm not sure if I did. I think I might have Oh my god, I'm looking at my watch later playlist and it's all shit that I added years and years ago. Suffering from success, sick, bass. Occasionally I'll quote Bo Burnham. That's nice. I mean, Bo's great. Bo's good. Fucking Bo Burnham is what got me like back into playing piano and what got me to like playing guitar and stuff and like writing my own music. Bo's super duper cool. It makes me sad that he seems like such a victim of his situation, you know? Like he's, you know, because he doesn't seem happy, you know? Like he's clearly still very depressed, and it seems like things have only gotten worse since he like got older, and it's really sad. Max music reveal, oh god, Mia. Maybe if I write a new song, if I write and produce a new thing, I'll show you. But all my stuff is like a year and a half old now, so I can't hear it without being like dying inside because I'm overly aware of all the mistakes after so long, you know. But yeah, he's left not, and people won't leave him alone. I mean, that is kind of the pain of being being that famous, you know, because like. I mean, what element of privacy do you have then when like most people know you exist? You know, I think if you're an American, you ask, you know, the average person, they'll probably say, you know, they'll probably be like kind of aware of him. You know, I mean, especially after him being, you know, on Netflix and on the internet for so long. It's pretty wild. It must be really horrible. It's like genuinely, it's something that I think about, because I like being cool and intersectional, and like thinking about how people who, even though I perceive them to be doing well, might be suffering, like people who are famous, you know, like they must be struggling. Please don't write what Mr. Girl does. No, okay, look, we're not gonna be like him. Okay, I need to separate myself as the leftist Max who's normal, and not like fucking Mr. Max Carson. Okay. All right, we are not like Mr. Girl. Okay, I want to make that separation very clear. Isn't he also a pedophile? Isn't he? Didn't he defend something about child porn? Okay. People who consume child pornography shouldn't be arrested. Yeah. Not a good take, eh? Max is Miss Boy? No. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find that video that got recommended to me, and we can have a look. Yeah. Okay. Wait. All right. Okay. All right, folks. We'll do it. We'll have a little bit of a DJ Khaled stream. Okay. You were good. You were kind. You listened to my news segment. Okay. We got like an hour in. We can do this, and then we'll sound it out. And we'll finish up the other stream, but let's let's at least enjoy this for now. Putting the old headphones back on. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Terrible unprepared hair reveal. Could be worse. God. Okay. Let's not think too much about it. Hair. Whoa. Look, this hair is terrible right now. Okay, this is a horrendous nightmare. But let's. Let's see. Max, people who shouldn't, who consume child pornography shouldn't be arrested, Carson. Okay, look, don't put my name in front of it, okay? Don't. I know he's also called Max, but like, don't. Just don't. Please keep it away. Let's like rename him or something.
Call me Asparagus.
Oh, God. I love his confidence, you know? I love his confidence. He has the exact same energy as like a small child. I know I made the same comparison with the Scientology thing, but he has the exact same energy as like a small kid who just like made something, and he's like coming up to it, and he's like confident as fuck, and then he just like shows you like the shittest thing in the world. It's just really funny. There's Max, and then Max. Yeah, exactly. Censor it, okay? Censor it, okay? I am the real Max. It's me. Nobody else.
Tell him to bring out the lobster.
Oh my god. I love how he's got little different brands.
Tell him to bring out the lobster. All right, look at these baby. Tell him to bring out the lobster.
He's already got it. He doesn't know. He's lagging. He's like 15 seconds behind. He's on high ping right now. Tell him to bring out is his best catchphrase. I'm very fond of it. His ping is so high, exactly. Yeah, no, I kind of I want to see if we can like colonize, maybe not colonize, okay? If we can nab any of Mr. Khaled's catchphrases. Tell him to bring out the whole dementia. Yeah, exactly. I want to know what he's taken, though.
Tell him to bring out the lobster.
My resident drug experts, what do we think he's on? I think he's on something, I'm assuming something calming, you know, some downer of some kind. And then like a little thing, a little cherry on top to keep him awake the whole time. Because he seems like he's on like enough Xanax to knock him out. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Can we colonize Mr. Khaled? He's just full of whimsy. Yeah, that's what the Brits said. That's what all their excuses were whenever they colonized country. They're like, there's just too much whimsy here. We need to take advantage. Maybe we'll see. I want to see if there's like some sort of like adoption agency where we can just adopt DJ Khaled. He seems like he needs it.
God. Life. There's roadblocks. Don't let nothing stop you. Cause we ain't stopping.
In life, there's Roblox.
And then half of them have
Stainless beard. It's perfect.
Shrimp, what?
shrimp shumai.
Have you ever played rugby? Rose?
Oh my god. I kind of feel that though. This was like me when I was still mega autistic and I didn't really know how to socialize. I just kind of jumped from topic to topic, whatever would come to mind. Why Roblox? I don't get it. It's so stupid. I love it. He was saying in life there are roadblocks, but it sounds like Roblox. So yeah.
Colors are red. Violets are blue. Yo. Let's go.
Oh my god. You know what this reminds me of? Now, this reminds me of an absolute classic video. Now, I don't know if you folks are aware of this absolute fucking incredible YouTube video from back in the day. But oh my god, here we are. Just watch this, okay? Just watch this.
Hi, my name is Carla Shaw. You can stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
Hi, I'm Todd LaRue.
Oh god, I love
you can
the
stop
energy.
At 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I feel like a deer in the headlights of love.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
You could stop at 5 or 6.
Oh god, what is this? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's clearly an audition reel of some kind, right? But that's not what's important to me. What's important to me is thinking that this is actual insight into people's brains, and this is just them at a studio auditioning, and then they just say a thing that they came up with themselves, and it's actually like a real, genuine thought. It's so great. It's so great.
Stores or just one. Can I ask you kind of a weird question?
That's my favorite clip. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one, dude.
Can I ask you kind of a weird question?
Oh, it's so good. Oh god, pull that one out. If you're ever socializing, you ever find like a cute person you wanna get with or something, you pull them up, give them the. Can I ask you kind of a weird question? That'll get them. That'll get them. They'll love you immediately on the spot. Can I look at the one where they freestyle the married couple conversation? I think, yeah, we can have a look at that. We can have a look at that. I'm sure that'll be in the recommended here somewhere. There's, I fucking love these, dude. Can I ask you kind of a weird question? Have you ever played rugby? Yeah, he would be perfect for this, dude. If we could get DJ Khaled in on this, they wouldn't even have to give him a line to say.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
Oh wow. You girl boss hard.
I am the queen of the universe. The waves part, and they engulf me, and the water is warm.
This is me after like not sleeping for too long and having like a fucking narcissistic episode. Jesus Christ. She's going for it though. She's really committed.
Or just one.
The smile. The smile. The smile.
Queen of the universe. The waves part, and they engulf me, and the water is warm.
Or just one.
Oh, it's so awkward.
I can see the Statue of Liberty from here.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores for just one. I can't stand it when she touches me.
People say
Oh no.
that time heals all wounds.
Oh wow. What a banger. What a banger video. Can you see? Oh wow. See? See what a mess this is? What a nightmare? Yeah. Oh man. I fucking love that video so much. I want to see if I can find the married couple conversation one, because that one was so good. Oh, yes! I got it. I got it. Okay. This is a classic. This is a classic, okay? If you folks haven't seen this, you got a big storm coming, okay? You got a big storm coming. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Wait.
John, I want a divorce.
Divorce.
It's not funny, John, and you know it's been coming for a long time.
Well, divorce.
Why do you always laugh when I'm upset?
This is me, honestly.
Oh, every time you say divorce, you just look so cute.
I'm serious this time, John.
Serious.
I'm absolutely serious. And you're treating this like some kind of game. I'm tired of it, John.
We love games.
Not anymore. Not your kind of games. Your games are cruel.
Divorce.
Stop laughing.
Oh, this is like genuine peak comedy to me.
Things haven't been working
It's so
out for
good,
a long
man.
time,
It's so
and
fucking
every time I
good.
try to talk to you about them, you laugh. So I'm not laughing anymore with you, and I'm not playing these games. My lawyer's going to contact yours tomorrow. He'll draw up the papers, and that'll be it.
Oh yeah, we solved
Go
it,
our
folks.
separate ways.
Oh, no. Can't go, no. Can't go our separate ways. No.
You
Can't go our
can
separate ways.
laugh.
He would be such a good Joker, dude. Okay, if it wasn't this guy, if it wasn't Joaquin Phoenix, this guy would be like my ideal candidate.
Just not.
His physical comedy is great. It's so good,
not-
dude.
It's not what?
Well, you know,
I don't know. Say what you mean.
it's hard to talk about, you know.
It's hard for you to talk about anything.
Poor
I know,
guy.
Last time we had a conversation.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to run that one too dry. That is a classic video, though. It's a classic video. She's doing great as well, keeping a straight face. We love her. We love her. Both of these people are very funny. I think, surprisingly, they didn't do anything else here. I don't think. Like, not those people didn't act in anything else major. To my knowledge, I believe I researched this a while ago. Yeah, God, his laugh is so good. It is so fucking good. It's like stuck in my head forever. Just the it's such a classic. Okay, we'll finish the DJ Khaled comp and then we'll wind the stream down. This video is extremely racist. It's old. I don't know if you've seen it. What? This video is racist? What? This is racist?
You're the pearl.
I can't remember this being
I'm
racist.
just this oyster that just doesn't.
Now you just
60, 63. Pa came home. Long day on the range. Hop Sing had not even started cooking dinner. Pa was mad. The boys weren't home.
Okay. I don't think the video is racist. I think you may be mistaken, or maybe you're confusing it with something else. She's trying so hard not to break. Yeah, it's great. It's pleasant. No, I like that about watching like comedy or anything like that. You know, seeing people who are there having a good time. It's like a big part of it for me.
The beach. Let's go swimming. Let's go golfing. Tell them to bring the yacht out. This is called what?
That's just avocado toast.
Oh,
This is
God.
called what?
Turkey sausage.
This is called what?
Turkey bacon.
And this is called what?
Veggie scramble.
And what is this?
Those are pickled banana peppers.
And what is this?
Berries and seeds.
And perhaps what is this?
Water.
And perhaps what is this? It's such a classic.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, I'm retarded. I meant to link that that UCLA ranting against Asians. Oh, okay. That UCLA student ranting against Asians. Yeah, links might not work. I am not sure. That's something I would have to fix. But yeah, no, I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Let's go swimming. Yeah. This is called what? This. He's such a goofy goober, man. He's such a goofy goober. Wait, let's go.
What is this?
Water.
Sunday morning. Sunday brunch. Sunday breakfast.
I love just the energy totally fading out. Oh my god.
Tell them to bring out the lobster.
He doesn't know. He still doesn't know the lobster's already out. He's never gonna know. This poor guy. Like the videos of him lost out on sea in a jet ski. I think we'll get there. This is a compilation. What being a celebrity does to a motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, honestly, how many celebrities do you think there are that are like, they do have like phases like this, but they just don't decide to like record it or post it on the internet, you know? I bet there's probably like, you know, 40 to 60% of celebrities who do have moments where like they're like this whacked out, but they just like don't show it publicly. But DJ Khaled apparently just does not give a fuck.
Tell them to bring out the lobster.
Eating a lobster. Tell him to bring out the lobster. Yeah. Such a.
Is it cooked already? No. Oh no. Oh, you about to go show. Tell him to cook the lobster.
Oh my god, he's a man who can adapt. Look at that. He's unstoppable.
King crab. Tell him to bring out the king crab. Show him that king crab. Hold on, get this. Now come over here from this way. Come a little closer.
Wow, that was beautiful. That was fantastic. I feel like a lot of us would act more like him than we'd like to admit in his situation. I mean, the situation being like unlimited drugs and like partying and that kind of thing. Yeah, I think most people would like kind of lose their minds a little bit, right? Probably go off the deep end for sure. There's DJ Khaled merch. Let's see what DJ Khaled is pushing. Let's see if he's got some good shit, you know? He seems like the kind of guy who feels like he might care about the kind of fashion he puts out, you know? Maybe there's some good shit. Maybe we all collectively invest in DJ Khaled merch so we can become unified. We the best store is let's go golfing. Wow, they're just taking full advantage of the wait, this is all? Wait. Oh, okay. It's like, wait a minute. Obscenely wealthy and famous and unlimited amount of drugs. Max, you want a DJ Khaled lobster shirt for your birthday? No, please do not give that man more money, okay? Please. I appreciate the offer, but no. Wait, let's see. Oh yeah, this is the non-binary phobic ones. So we can show that you really hate non-binary people. That's pretty real. Oh, we got the just general apparel cell still in the meeting. This is horrible. That design, this is kind of sick. I kind of like that. God, that's ugly. This is cool. This looks nice. These are so ugly, dude. These are like fucking like 2012 like gamer shirt kind of shit. You know, why would anyone do that? God did. Yeah. God, I can't. Someday I'm gonna learn to get that full DJ Khaled enunciation, but I need to warm it up. I feel like I'm getting there though. I'm making progress. Major key. I guess this is a thing that he also said. Wait, is this what does this say? Father sad? Warning, gaming in progress. No, dude. You wanna know what's terrible? You know what? You don't wanna know what's terrible? I had a poster like that, on my basement door, because we had like in my house, the basement was my games room. Oh my god. And I had this one. Keep out, gamer at work. Killing enemies, beating bosses, stealing cars, explicit language, blowing stuff up. Leave food and drink at your door, then go away. Enter at own risk. It was I think I had it there like oh god, I think I must have gotten it when I was like 13 or something. Maybe like younger than that. And then I kept it like ironically. Is what I want to say. Is the excuse I want to make, you know? Because I didn't want to take it down because it was there. it kind of made the room mine in a way, you know. Decorating the doors feels like a good way to do that. But then it was also kind of embarrassing because it's like, because it's fucking this of all posters. Straight fire. Thank you. Yeah. No, it's awesome. It's awesome. I thought the plane said penis. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty awesome. The plane's shut. I'm not a gamer because I have no life, but because I choose to have many. Oh, physical damage. I paused my game to be here. No, Mia, please. I'm on half a heart in gamer speak, okay? If you say anything else, I'm gonna kill my my Minecraft character. Oh man. Oh man, I stopped my goon session to be here. This better be good. Honestly. Okay. All right. Let's oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Ah, god. I stopped my goon session to be here. It's kind of fire. Maybe we I would like to make merch at some point, you know. If we get somewhere, if we keep on making progress and hopefully eventually you know, rising past and the average of like 5 viewers or whatever I'm on generally at the moment, we will be making cool shit. I think that would be fun, and then we can have silly, goofy, funny, but also cool merch, because I want that. I want funny statements on shirts, but then to actually look cool, you know. I want also like cool fashion. I'm a big fucking fan of cool fashion shit, you know. So we should do that. Okay, so help me get popular and I'll give you cool clothes that you have to pay for. I don't know. Nah, actually, if you're long-time viewers and I start making money at some point, I'll send you a free cool Gooner shirt. Okay, I'll give you Gooner shirts. Do I want to see DJ Khaled holding things? I'd be kind of down for that. What collection of DJ Khaled holding things do you have? This is a bit too upbeat. There we are. That's more my speed. You gonna send it? Okay. Let's have a look. Would I even debate Destiny or another liberal streamer on socialism? That's a good way to gain traction, especially if you win. I would debate Destiny. Yeah. I wouldn't debate Destiny on socialism probably, because that's, I don't know. I mean, I like debating it, but also, I want something that's less studied, because that's easier to argue, you know? If you're like arguing on any side of any economic system, you can kind of you can find anything to back yourself up in some kind of way, right? It just it depends on how you're able to take evidence and kind of make use of it. And Destiny's good at that, which is what like makes me anxious about that. So if I were to debate him, I would debate him on some like esoteric thing or more, you know, niched subjects. But I would like to debate him. I would like to debate him maybe on trans medicalism or something, for example, because I know that a lot of DGGers are trans meds, and that's kind of a stupid position to hold in my opinion. I feel like you know, maybe there'll be some option there, but I also need to talk to DGGers to actually know his opinions, because I don't watch Destiny that much. You know, I've seen a couple of his debates. I think he can be pretty good and entertaining, but yeah. Trans meds are dumb. Yes, they are. You sent it? Yes. Okay. All right. Austrian Painter just followed me on Twitter. Uh-oh. DGG is super transphobic in general. Yeah. I mean, they're either like transphobic or, I mean, they're very just gender essentialist as well, right? I mean, and that like results in transphobia. But yeah, okay, let's have a look at the thread of DJ Khaled holding things, so we can enjoy that. Oh wow. Okay, now I understand. I'm starting to understand the key merch. He's got the key. I don't know what kind of key this is. He's got a key for a very big door, apparently. Okay, DJ Khaled holding. Are those? I think those are lottery tickets. Okay, he's making money. It's a regular size key. Holy shit. He's just small. Honey, I shrunk the DJ Khaled. Oh no, he's gone teensy tiny. Poor DJ Khaled. He's never coming back from this. Him holding his phone. He looks a little confused in this one. I kind of like it. Pocket DJ Khaled. It's like a replacement for a pocket pussy. You just have a little DJ Khaled instead. Uh-oh. LMAO was about to make that joke. Yeah, it's too many funny people in the community. It's unfortunate. Oh, I'm holding massive scissors. Normal size scissors, actually. Normal size scissors. He's, yeah. This is a normal size phone. No, this is an extra small phone. This is an extra small phone. These are normal size scissors. Yeah. Wow. This is a large, wait. No, it's an extra small trophy. There we are. Jesus Christ, my brain just fucking broke. What's he holding? Oh, this is a shoebox? Okay. It looks like he's giving shoes to a crowd. Okay, he's holding the shoes. This is beautiful. I love his energy. I love how he gives everything such compassion and love, you know? He seems really enthusiastic about everything. He's like from that movie where they shrink themselves down, Arthur and the Minimoys. Dude, Arthur and the Minimoys goes so hard. There's a ride in Europa Park, which is the big old German theme park, which is like it's an Arthur and the Minimoys ride. Wait, let me show you this. And it's kind of awesome. I miss going to theme parks. Now, one of the cool things, my sister has Down syndrome, and one of the cool things about that is that it means that every time we went to a theme park, we would skip the line. It's pretty base, you know? And so going to theme parks is always very fun. But I don't really do it unless I'm with my family because, what do you mean? I can't get a fast pass, you know? Skip the lines like me, same. Yo, we got so many disabled people in chat. Let's go, dude. No, it's kind of awesome. Yeah, no, line skippers pog? They let you skip because you're deaf? Yeah, fuck yeah, dude, as they should be. I mean, look, if you're gonna be deaf, you might as well have some advantages, right? I don't like theme parks, right? Because roller coasters are scary. They kind of are, but that's kind of the cool part, you know? Like, you could die. But this is the Arthur and the Minimoys ride, and it's very pretty. I quite like it, and you have to go into this like big old building and that kind of thing. They have this whole cool area on the inside, this like the interior of the building, and it's pretty cool. It's quite pretty. I really want to get super baked and go to a theme park because I've yet to do that. I know the stereotype of stoners being like, let me smoke my weed before I go to 7-Eleven, but going to a theme park is a good excuse for it, I think. I've not been on a roller coaster in like 10 years or so. Yeah, I think for me it's been, God, it's been a while. It's been, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 years or something. Too long. I do miss it, frankly. I do miss it. But also, it's kind of hard because my family, I just don't really do that much with them. And because I'm like the youngest, I kind of feel, I've always felt kind of detached from my family in a way. So I don't want to like, you know, be like, oh, you guys are going to do this thing, I'm going to come with you. Even though I like don't live with you and I barely see you and all that. It's kind of tough. Every time I'm on the first hill on the roller coaster, I'm convinced I'm gonna die. That's what you gotta like accept though. Like this is what I do whenever, because I used to have like insane anxiety and I still do, right? But I learned to just accept impending doom, you know? It's kind of, it's really depressing, but it's kind of freeing in a way when you kind of just like stop caring about if something's gonna go wrong and you're just like, okay, I'm gonna die. I was also like suicidal at the time, so it was a bit easier. I've never been on one. I'm a puss. That's okay. That's okay. Take your time. You know, I mean, try it out when you want to try it out. It is a good time though. It's pretty cool. You know, being you know, fucking flying around, doing things and experiencing wild motions that your body could never otherwise. It's pretty cool, and it feels nice. Like the inertia of it feels really cool. The main issue here is that I'm not suicidal. Damn it, Mia. Come on. I expected better from you. No, that's good. I'm glad you're not suicidal. Good on you. Good on you. Show us CJ Khaled. Okay, we can keep on. We can keep on going down. Foiled again. We got you. He's holding a golf ball here. This is actually the size of a basketball, believe it or not. This is where he got really big. They accidentally unshrunk DJ Khaled, but they did it too much in the other direction, and he became super large. The We the Best golf ball. This is such ugly logo design. Like, I could not imagine a fucking worse one, honestly. Like, holy shit, dude. That's so ugly. I feel like that font I've seen before as well. Isn't that the Ready Player One font? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Am I wrong here? I feel like I saw that font being used somewhere with Ready Player One. No, okay. Apparently, not quite, but I feel like I did see that being used somewhere on promotional material or something. I've definitely seen it on some sort of gaming bullshit though. DJ Khaled in the Wonderland. That's why he acts like that. He would fit perfectly in Wonderland. Yeah, I wish, dude. If we can get fucking Alice in Wonderland to be rewritten by God, who was it? Oscar Wilde or something, I want to say. Then get him to put DJ Khaled in it. That would be pretty great. No, he's holding an eggcell? Oh my god, he's so small, dude. We need to unshrink DJ Khaled. Guys, if we reach 500 subscribers by the end of this year, we will unshrink DJ Khaled. Okay, that's my promise to you. Lewis Carroll, not Oscar Wilde. Sorry, there we are. Can you see how I got those mixed up though? You know, they have similar vibes. They have similar energy, and they're also, aren't they both also British authors? So that's an excusable thing. It's an excusable thing. Lewis Carroll, Oscar Wilde, maybe. Come on. Give it to me. I think that's fine. But yeah. Okay, folks. I think it's a good time to wrap up. You know, this was just meant to be quite a short stream. And we've mostly maintained that. Only an hour 40-ish. Yeah, it's been going really well, right? Like I also actually tell you what I wanted to say. I didn't get to show this off to you kind folks, but the stuff's been doing pretty well. It's been going pretty good. Like I've been getting like not awful numbers, you know. I've been the Scientology stream has been doing super well, which I'm very pleased with. That got nearly 700 views, which is pretty fucking crazy, right? And the last stream got 107, you know? We're doing really well. And I'm beyond pleased and beyond thankful, because I couldn't do it without you kind folks, you know? And it's really fun. It's a really good time, and it's only made doable through the fact that I can actually talk to you, because if not, I would be so sad. Because I can do that. I can monologue. I can try, and I can go for like maybe 10-15 minutes. After that, I do kind of get sad. But we're doing great. We're doing really, really well, and it's yeah, it's thanks to you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate you, genuinely, like with my full heart and soul. Thank you. And we're gonna keep on going up. You know, I think there's plenty drought in the lefty community for someone who's not kind of a twat. And I know I am kind of a twat, but I'm kind of a twat in a good way. And you know, there's time for a new generation of annoying Gen Z streamers. Because we got plenty of old people, you know, but we don't have that many, you know, cool young people who aren't, you know, insane and annoying, kind of. So let's do it. We'll fill that space, you know. We're gonna make the platform better. We're gonna strengthen the online left, hopefully, by actually creating good content. And you folks can accompany me along the way, provided you'd like to. But it seems like you've been sticking with me pretty well so far. So yeah, again, thank you very much for showing up. I appreciate you beyond what words can say. My way to indoctrinate people into being Karl Marx fans. Please do it. Look, if you are so kind to tell anybody else about the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, hit like if you're there. You know, give don't just, you know, shout it into the void that people should watch my stream. If there's somebody you think specifically would enjoy it, tell them. You know, a personal recommendation is always the most effective. You know, just shouting into the void is great, but somebody saying, hey, I think you'd enjoy this, a lot more effective. So yeah, smash that like button, please. Subscribe if you haven't yet. You know, hit the bell. Thank you, Mia. Forgot that one. Yeah, thank you guys. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. I'll see you next one. Bye bye, folks. Take care.